Well, hello Pisces and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I use that by using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. It is a general read, it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment if you can take the time. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine, don't worry. Please like, subscribe, share and comment if you can find a time or any of that combination. Okay, we are doing a read on the Fool, and from memory, the Fool, that was the card that came out in the All Signs overview I done for everyone, because it's the All Signs overview I done. And from memory, what I basically got from it was it's pretty much the same as Aquarius's Wheel of Fortune. You are moving forward. You've learnt a lesson, or you have failed a lesson and you are resitting the exam or moving on to a new exam. But I don't feel that you want to or are ready to, or think you are ready to. Clearly, if you are moving on to a new exam, then the universe thinks you are ready to, even if you don't. So let's crack on with the read. Oh, okay, we'll do another pre-shuffle for this. Okay. Normally I would cut the cards at this point and see what's clarifying that Fool, but I don't know, the universe has just changed its mind, so we'll do it now instead. Alright, okay, so at the bottom of the deck before I start the cut is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is learning new things. It's the student card of the deck. Okay, I always see the Page of Pentacles more as book learning, okay, schools, universities, study groups and the like, more than actually sort of taking on action and learning from doing things. Okay, it is also possibly someone's coming in with a gift for you of some description. We got the King of Cups as well after we do the cup. The King of Cups is a card of diplomacy. It is a card of love. There is a lot of love. The King of Cups has pretty much just as much love as the Queen of Cups. They both hold the Ace of Cups, which is a cup of love to give to someone. But the King of Cups is a little bit indecisive about doing it. He likes to hold on to it himself. Right, okay, we got a card there. We're going to have that there as the connection card. And we got a card there, and that's the overall energy card. The overall energy card is echoing that King of Cups. It is a decision, okay? It is a hard decision to make, but it is a decision which is hopefully going to fix everything and sort everything. The connection itself is victory, the Six of Wands, okay? It can be forward movement if there has been a little bit of a stagnancy in where things are going for you over the last few weeks. This is an indication that things are going to start moving forward very soon. Okay, the energy of who we are dealing with is the Six of Hearts, which is a water sign. Just about the same age as you, maybe just a fraction older. Yeah. Just here is going to be how the water sign feels about the connection. Just here is going to be how the water sign feels about you. Just here is going to be what the universe is going to tell us about the connection. And just there is going to be what the universe is hoping for an overall outcome. And I say hoping because we can get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. And we quite often do. Right, okay. There's no point holding the deck and pulling all these cards out one at a time after I've explained each one. They're going to be the same cards on the top of the deck no matter what. So let's just do it like this. So we have got Judgment. Judgment is something coming back from the past. It's a second chance. It can literally just mean you are getting judgment. It is an indication that for most of you, the Fool card you have seen, well, at this point, could actually still be you're going back to the beginning. Okay, you haven't learnt your lessons. You're going to have to try it again. Okay, state why the Page of Pentacles come out. You have to learn. You can't You can't pass a test by not learning, not unless you're really lucky. Okay. In this particular case, the water sign is feeling that I actually feel it's feeling judgmental about this victory. Yes, the victory might be there, but it may have been gained in ill-gotten ways. Okay, maybe there was a little bit of cheating going on. Maybe that's why the universe has picked that up and thrown you back to a 4 to start again without cheating this time. But this water sign also feels it. How they feel about you is a passionate new beginning. But the Ace of Wands, looking a little bit like a match in this particular card, is exactly that. Sometimes you can strike a match and it flares up and then goes out straight away. And other times it will burn right down to the end of the match. Now, obviously, there are lots of factors which go into that flaring up and going out and flaring up and burning down to the end. Yeah, wind conditions for a start. Maybe a faulty batch of whatever it is they stick on the end of matches. I know sulfur is involved in it somewhere. And yeah, and that is the representation of all the free will which is involved. There is more than just you and them all linked up in this. There's a lot of free will coming in from lots of different directions, which can cause this to go well or fall out. Fall out? Blow out. However we want to look at that. The universe is telling us this victory in the connection is a fork in the road. Yeah, you've been plodded along the same old route, the same old road, doing the same old thing time and time again, and all of a sudden now there is a fork. It splits left or right. Which way do I go? I don't know. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. You're there. I don't know. If we go left, it looks much the same as the road I'm plodding along at the moment. If we go right, it looks like it goes into a deep, dark, scary looking forest. Or something along those lines. Generally speaking, there is normally an easy route and a hard route. I normally find the hard route. I do this, I put out an incoming energy, I narrow down my viewership. Consequently, it's made it very hard for me to actually, well, actually, it's nothing I can do about it, but my YouTube channel seems not to grow as well as most others, especially in this field. One of the reasons that is because of the fact that I pull out an individual energy. Yeah, I have probably the better part of about 70 to 80% of my viewers disappear within the first 5 minutes of my videos. That's the first 5 minutes where I pull that out. Okay, it kills it. It's simple. There's lots of people who come in watching what might be happening with Pisces this week because they all want to know, and then they like 4/5 of them go, oh, well, I'm not dealing with a water sign about the same age as me. Well, first of all, you don't know. This might be a new energy which comes in sometime this week. You haven't met them. How do you know you're dealing with them then? So they miss out. Okay. Secondly, yeah, they might not be, but I'm pretty sure they probably do have a water sign about the same age of them in their life somehow. Okay, the overall outcome is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, yes, it gets a bad rep. It gets called the player a lot, blah de blah. It's not a player as such. This isn't a card saying, oh yeah, go and sow your wild oats somewhere or get ploughed, depending on which way round you want to look at it. Okay, this is just more of a fact. It's a fast, passionate energy. Yeah, it's someone who sees what they want. They go in to get what they want. They haven't really thought their way through it. They haven't really decided what could happen. Let's say, for example, they decide that they're going to go charging off into the forest. Okay, they have no idea how dense that forest is going to get. They have no idea how far that forest spans for. They have no idea what sort of wild creatures may be in that forest. They don't know if they've got enough food to see them through the forest, and then they don't know if they can catch food while they're in the forest. That is the Knight of Wands. But yet, They think what they want is in the forest, so that's why they've gone charging ahead into it. That is the outcome energy. It's also kind of like echoing the Fool. The Fool is exactly like that. The Fool's going on a journey. He don't know where he's going. He don't know where it'll lead. He don't know what he's going to learn along the way. He don't know what he's going to need. He sees the magician to start with, and the magician gives him everything he does need, but he don't know if he's going to use any of it or not. It's exactly the same sort of energy. It is actually, I'm picking that up as a minor arcana of the Fool. The Fool itself is a major arcana, which means it's the universe having a huge hand in it, pushing you into something is all new and fresh to you. This one is, you're just deciding to do it yourself. Okay? So basically, this crossroads, yeah, this victory, you're being presented a choice, and you're going to grab hold of the opportunity which you think is going to move you furthest along the road. Okay. Okay, well, we're not taking any of them cards. So, let's have... Oh, we will take that one, though. And look at what's going on. And we got a reversed Ace of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so they see you as a passionate Ustart, but they don't see you being passionate yourself within this connection. Okay? You're getting the victory, but it's you're not trying. As I said, you're not feeling passionate about it. I said here that they feel that perhaps you cheated to get this victory, yeah. And these two cards are kind of summing up that you feel no passion for it. There's no, yeah, I've done it, because you know you maybe bent the rules, cheated, done something wrong to get it. And the Four of Cups can quite often be seen as a card of disappointment. So you're kind of disappointed in yourself. Yeah? At the end of the day, whenever you cheat, there is only one person you really cheat, and that is yourself. Okay? Crossing it is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that you've tried and tried and tried and tried the normal way. Yeah, doing it properly, making it, going through all the steps and trying to make it work, and it didn't. So you cheated. You took a shortcut. You were impulsive. Okay. Now, the Seven of Pentacles crossing all this says the thing you need to be learning is sometimes it doesn't matter how long you take on something and how much you try, you're not actually going to win. Okay, you can't win everything, Pisces. That's telling me about the connection. This connection was kind of unwinnable. Okay, Judgment coming out as the second card here. Underneath this Seven of Pentacles was the Judgment card. Okay, this time it's the judgmentation of this connection. It was kind of like an unwinnable event. This is how they kind of know that you cheated, because you won it. Captain Kirk. Okay, I don't know if any of you watch Star Trek or know the story behind Captain Kirk or any of that. But while he was a cadet in Starfleet, when he was doing his final exam to see if he can become a captain, he had talked to people, computer programmers and all that. And when it came to the final simulation, he cheated. He had the program rigged. So whatever he would do, he would win. But the program was made, so no matter what you'd done, you were going to lose. And the whole point of the program was to see how you react under those circumstances. Under the circumstances of you tried everything possibly human within your power to get through that, and you still lost. And how you react afterwards. Okay. Jeez, where the hell did that just come from? Deep. Okay, so the Empress and the Hierophant coming out for this Judgment. Okay, so the Empress is all about fertility. New starts, fresh starts, not new starts so much, fresh starts, because she's kind of like the representation of spring, the new life, bursts forth at springtime. Now, a lot of that new life is a regeneration of life. I'm feeling this regenerational energy, not so much new energy. Okay, it's coming round a second or third or fourth time. With the Hierophant there, they see that this connection is literally just here to teach you something. And you failed it again. You've cheated. Okay? I know you failed it again because, well, it's been here before. Because it's judgment. Judgment is a second chance, or third, fourth. It's coming around again. It's been here. It's coming something back from your past to your present. That's how they feel about it. Sorry about this, Pisces, but they feel that you cheated to get the result. There may have been like this slim 0.0001% that you could put it off, and perhaps you found that winning formula, what did put it off. But to them, no, you cheated. The King of Swords, they know the truth and they're taking action upon it. Okay. Oh, and strangely enough, underneath this crossing card was another one we already have out. The Knight of Wands again. You acted impulsively. They see that this connection has been acted on impulsively. Okay, I have to admit, there is a lot of fire energy out on this deck or table, considering I'm doing a read for 2 water signs. God, the universe puking over my table again. Right. So we got the 3 of Wands. This is how they feel about you. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. No, it's the Page of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups, and we have got the 2 of Cups. So there is a beginning. There is a passionate beginning to be had, or a beginning which someone is passionate about. And it's about you. They are passionate about you. They are setting the intentions, the 3 of Wands. It's looking for new horizons, new challenges. Okay. So this is how they feel about you. They feel that for some reason you are a new challenge to them. There is love and romance all wrapped up with that Page of Cups. It is also communication, and again, like that Page of Pentacles, there is some sort of gift or offer involved in all this. The 9 of Cups is all about, I said all about this, I mentioned all about these wands and fire energy out on the table, and then all of a sudden we get doused with water from all these cups down here. And with the 9 of Cups, it's all about emotional fulfillment, but it's also the minor arcana of the Wish, which brings us over to here. Okay, I'll explain that in a second. And so there's something they wish for you, okay? And the 2 of Cups is a coming together of energies. Well, perhaps they wish that they could come together with you on a different level, more than just a friendship level, yeah? Or perhaps they want to come to you on a friendship level instead of an enemy level. Maybe they don't necessarily have to be friends with you. We didn't ask anything about that in the read, did we? We didn't say, "Oh, are you friends with the star sign we're putting out on this read?" They could have been your lifelong enemy from school. Yeah, your nemesis. God, all the Star Trek ones are coming out today, aren't they? Okay. It's Kirk's Khan there. Right, okay, so we got this page, this wand, this Ace of Wands in reverse. Well, out of this deck, my Viking deck, yeah, that is like a blown up corner of the star, okay, card. Now, the star is a huge tree with lots of lights in it, and it's got this head here, and it has this little wizard there talking to it. Coincidentally, that little wizard looks very much similar to there. He's got a blue robe on, he's got a white beard, he's got a purple under thing on under there. It's Odin, okay? Odin's talking to a big giant head in a tree. In this case, Odin isn't talking to the big giant head in the tree because it's in reverse. Now, Odin done a lot of things. Yeah, he gave up an eye, yeah, to get those 2 ravens to spy on the worlds for him. He hung up in the tree of life. Geez, I really have to try to remember these names, all these Viking names. But he hung there and he watched the Norns weave in the fabric of time. The norms are three giantesses who basically are at the bottom of the tree of life, and they tend to the tree of life, and in doing so they create time, the past, the future, and the present. They weave it all together out of threads of light and energy, and that is what it is. And while he was hanging there, I think it was for 3 days and 3 nights, he was sacrificing himself. He found out the secret of runes, okay, which is a totally different story, and we're not going to go into runes today, but they might be coming to my channel soon, you never know. But the point is, he's upside down in this, and so there's a bit of a sacrificial energy about that. They could be like this connection. Perhaps you got this victory by sacrificing something you wanted, okay, and that's what they see as cheating. Perhaps you sacrificed them, okay. But getting back to this, they are feeling the coming together of the energy, and they do feel some sort of soulmate tied to you. And probably because I didn't really explain this King of Swords very well on this side, the universe has given it to me again here. Okay, the King of Swords, yes, they are taking action. They have actually been looking into getting professional advice about you. Perhaps you are seriously depressed, Pisces. Then I would definitely, if I was you, take everything I say in this with a pinch of salt, because I am not the most what's the right word? Caring? No. Sympath? No. I'm not very good with depressed people. That's the best way to ask my ex-wife. I can't get my head around it. Sorry if any of you who are watching this are suffering from depression. I can't understand why. I can't get my head around why you are suffering from depression. But I haven't lived your life. So there we go. So they could be seeking some sort of professional advice for you. It could be there's some sort of counsellor, psychiatrist, psychologist. It could be medical advice they're seeking for you. It could be legal advice they're seeking for you. They're trying to find some sort of, it could be decorating. Okay, you want to change the colour of your living room, but you're not sure what colour to go for. So they are seeking a professional interior designer to come and help you. And that could be what the coming together of the energy is. Okay, you see, I didn't really cover that whole professional person coming in. And the other thing a King of Swords can indicate is just literally sweeping everything clear. You know the truth, you're just sweeping everything off the table and saying, right, this is the truth, let's start with this. Okay, so this Two of Swords, oh my god, that King of, can't get rid of it, can't get rid of it, can't get rid of it. Right, the King of Swords again, and it's not the Two of Swords, it's the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords is down here. Okay, is that on the screen still? Yeah. Well, it is actually a bit like the truth. Yeah. Right. So this choice, this split in the road, this thing you have to decide, this whole victory. I don't believe you actually found this victory yet. You're at that point. The fact that this is in reverse here, but it's upright here, you're at that point that you haven't made that decision yet. This Two of Wands, this choice you have to make, the putting down one, picking up the other, is choosing, do I do this above board or do I slip under the radar? Okay. Now, this King of Swords has totally changed its energy now it's come out again. It is now telling me that you do actually know the correct answer to this. You know the truth. You know what you need to do. There is a victory to be had. Okay. The Chariot, it's all about victory. Okay. It's a victory to be had, but the Chariot is a victory against all the odds, a victory that no one saw coming. Okay, so you possibly can get this victory. You possibly can be that point 0.00001% chance of getting it. Okay. And you've had the aha moment. You've seen it. You've found out the answer. Yeah. You've thought about it. And if you notice here, yeah, the Ace of Swords there. Ace of Swords, all about having like an epiphany, a clear realization of what's going on, what you need to do, all that sort of thing. Is the card that he is thinking about, he is dreaming of. Okay. This card I told you was linked to this card because that's a blown up part of the star. It's not actually, it's a different, they are drawn differently. They are two independent drawings, but it basically looks like the same part of the bottom left-hand corner of the star card out of this deck. Yeah, so it's something you've been wishing, hoping and manifesting for, but you didn't realize you were. Okay, you didn't actually go out of your way to do that, but you had been by these dreaming, this dreaming of wanting the truth, needing to know the answer. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in the pre-cut implies that you had been actively teaching yourself how to find this truth. Okay, here we go. Crossing it all is that Fool card, the card we had for the overall energy of this read in the first place. Coincidentally, which I said was the major arcana of that particular one. I said that was just feeling like a fool, and here it is. You're indecisive about, do I take the victory and look like I was a cheat? Okay, because you know you will look like you were a cheat. Or the other case will be, you will be a cheat. Okay, you know that you're going to have to cheat to get the victory. And you will look like a fool. And coincidentally, you will get to this judgment, you will fail, you will go back to the fool and have to start again. Yeah. Or you can get that 0.00001% chance, fail and look foolish failing. You're going to look foolish either way, I think, because you've been set up. You've been set up not to win. Okay, the odds are stacked against you. It's a bit like that final simulation that Kirk had to face. He was set up to lose. There was no winning way out of that situation because the whole assessment of it was to see how you react when you lose. And the way Kirk reacted when he lost was, I won't lose. It was that simple. But that is his, within the Star Trek, especially the old ones, that was his whole mentality, his whole mantra, if you will. I will not lose. I will risk everything because I will not lose. So this foolish impulsive action, and we mentioned this about the whole story of the fool going on his journey. His first stop is the magician. The universe is saying, yes, your happy ever after is there. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just going to put that there. I just looked at the bottom card. I'm going to put that there. I shit you not. You will not believe what comes out at the bottom. Okay. Your happy ever after is there. The 10 of Pentacles, if you're new to tarot or if you're not that clued up on tarot, it's basically the happy ever after card. It's the long-term commitment. It's the marriage. It's the kids. It's the dog. It's the pet. It's a horse in the paddock. Because you can afford a horse in a paddock next to your house because you've minted, because you've got the brilliant job you've always wanted and dreamt for, blah, blah, blah. It's the everything card. It's the minor arcana of the sun. It's happiness. It's security. It's joy. It's warmth. It's good. It's brilliant. Okay, yes, it can sometimes be seen as a bit of a fairy tale. Okay, it's an illusion. It's what you want, but it's never going to materialize. And sitting next to the magician, it's kind of like that. And there's definitely an energy connection there. You can see all these like rays of light going through that water, and you've got the rays of light coming in, they're almost on the same angle and everything. There's definitely an energy connection there. I'm not going to say it's an illusion. I'm not going to say it's not ever going to happen. What I'm going to say with this is you will find something you never thought would be this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, will be. Yeah, something you always thought was like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's the situation you will end up in, you will realize is the situation you always wanted to be in. Okay, you may never have thought it, may never have dreamt it, but once you're in it, you realize that, my God, I feel so comfortable, I feel so happy. Why did I not try this years ago? Okay, because the magician reveals the truth. Okay, everything is there, everything is ready for you to set forth on your journey of life, or to settle down into what you decide is the ultimate fulfillment. Now, crossing this, there you go, I'm going to try to do this as just so we can see where I'm not fiddling cards and all that, because I know that I'm sure that some of you think I do, is the Fool. Yeah, the energy which is all about this read in the first place. The energy of that card there, the Knight. You're going to be led by your passion. You're going to go charging off into that woods. If you remember, I talked about a woods there, a big dark woods. You're not sure you've got enough shit to get through the woods. You don't know how long those woods go on for. You don't know how dense they're going to be. But it's like, hell, I'm going for it anyway. Okay? And somewhere within that journey, you're going to find this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is an abundance of wealth. It's a generational wealth. It's what it's sort of written down as in the books. It's Pentacles. So it all deals with wealth and stuff. But it's more than just wealth. Wealth comes in lots of different forms. You can have a wealth of knowledge. You can have an abundance of food. Okay, you can have an abundance of love. You're wealthy in love. I kind of see wealth as just another word for an abundance. Okay, I did. If you watch many of my reads, you will find that I am very basic with a lot of meanings of words. Yes, it's a new fancy word, but when you strip it right back to what that word really means, it means the same as something else. It just sounds fancy. It sounds posh or noble, but it's not. Okay, it's just the same as something else. So anyway, the Fool card, yeah, it's like we can strip this Knight of Wands right back to being a fool. There you go. The Knight of Wands is just a fool, runs on passion, doesn't think about what he is doing, takes leaps of faith and hopes for the best. And that's where the outcome for this is going to. Okay, now I haven't really talked about what all this victory is about or anything. I've just told you there's a victory and it's the second time round, this water sign sees this, that and the other. Yeah, because that's what the cards have been telling me. The cards have actually been shrouding me away from the truth of the matter. Okay, the truth of the matter is love. So at the end of this read, you find out it's all something to do with love. And so did I. Okay, so let's find out a little bit about this love. And there we go. These are the cards we're going to have for it. We have got the Moon. That Nine of Cups again. Da, 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 da. The Sun. Da, 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 da. The Seven of Cups. No, we didn't have that. That was the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay, so excuse me while I just cough. We deal with the middle card first, although we have 5 cards in this particular spread. The middle card, because I laid it like this, is that Nine of Cups. It is your ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay, it's 9 full cups. The 10 cups, well, that leads us on to something new. This is the 9 cups, having it all and enjoying it. Okay, the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Well, it's bookended by a moon and a sun. Well, this, normally I would say, well, this is power in that, and that comes from it. Yeah, no, this is leading into that, that leads into that. And that's where I'm going. You're in a dark place at the moment. You're in a place where you don't think anything will go your way. Okay, especially when it comes to love, Pisces. But oh, it is also a card of Pisces. Yeah, just. But anyway, you're in this sort of place where you don't think love will ever be for you. Everything always seems to go wrong somewhere. That's probably because of your energies. Yeah, you probably keep manifesting it by mistake. Yeah, this inverted, passionate new beginning, which is linked to a star somehow, a wish. You're butt dialing the universe and saying, why does crap keep happening to me, universe? Why do I keep getting more ones? More ones, more ones, more ones. So the universe just basically hears you butt dial and saying, more ones. So it sends you more ones. Okay? But I don't always feel, but in this particular case, I feel that moon is setting. Okay? It's the end. It's coming towards the end. The Nine of Cups is indicating there is an end coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. The Ten of Pentacles indicates there is an end. And something new and fresh is going to start from it, which was the Fool card crossing it. And the Magician, because the Magician is a start card as well. It's a number 1. So the end of your old emotional fulfillment is coming to an end. The dawn of your new emotional fulfillment is coming into being. That's what this victory is all about. Okay? Once the sun rises, you will realise that there ain't just one moron in front of you. That one there. You've got 6 other morons around you can choose from, one of which will be much better than all the others. And gradually you will climb up the moron ladder until you find the Prince Charming, in which you will be healing all the way. Right, you remember right at the beginning when I said they feel that you have cheated your way into this victory? That's the energy I was feeling all the way through it. Okay? But this time, it's not saying that you are cheating. It's a warning. You can have it if you don't cheat, if you persevere with the lessons you have to learn. Okay? The universe puts us in these situations so we can learn, but it never puts you in these situations if you cannot deal with them. It only gives you a lesson on the level that you are on, okay, to move you to the next level, and it will give you the next lesson. So whatever you're learning in life at the moment, Pisces, is exactly what you need to be learning at the moment to move on to the next level. Don't cheat yourself out of it. Don't rob yourself from it. Stick with it, persevere, and you will get this happiness. You will get healing from all the bad of the past. Okay, and remember, that is that 2 of Swords and that 2 of Wands. There's a choice in front of you. Do I take it or do I leave it? Okay. Right, thank you very much. That is the end of that read. That's where I'm going to leave it. Okay, no extendeds here from Simon. No disappearing off to some other platform. Okay, so if it resonated with you, fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. There are plenty of other ones in my playlist you can watch, and I'm sure there'll be one in there that will resonate with you. They are all timeless, for the simple fact that we are all on different timelines. We're not all on the same place. So you can imagine a timeline as a road. If we were all at the same place at the same time, we wouldn't need a road. We would just be all on the M25, a huge car park. If you're in America, you have no idea what I'm going on about with the M25, but I'm pretty sure you've probably actually heard of it as well, because it's just a huge car park around London. Yeah, so if it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. And the next one might, because I'm not following any sort of cycle. Okay, fantastic. Catch you all soon.